multi-strand necklace that I could see on the corner of my eye. I think that's going to be a sellout. So stick around for that. You're gonna love what you're about to see. But this one's fun too, Jay, because it's also brand new. And I really love it when you do this kind of petrified wood and this look, because there's something really organic about it and earthy about it. And this is called the Dragon Mountain Stone and Petrified Wood Pendant Necklace. So you have the necklace and the pendant itself. The necklace comes in at, once again, we're doing 18, right? We're doing 18, yep. And the 2 3/4 inch extender. We also have the matching earrings to go back to it. I have a matching stretch bracelet, and I definitely want you to see how cool this ring is, because it's really neat. So all the pieces are available right now. The ring will be 5 through 12, everybody. This is stretched, so it's easy for most everybody. And the earrings, pop those in there so you can see them all. That is the entire suite. And we'll give you the item numbers on the side there. So Jay, where did you find this?
Okay, well, this is a combination, and this is what's kind of fun. This is a combination of petrified wood, right? And the petrified wood that is in this is the last remaining material that we have from Phil Johnson. This is anybody who's ever been to Arizona, you've been to the Petrified National Monument, and this is a true story. Okay, they have that sign, right? Yeah. You know, you're not allowed to collect it because it's illegal to collect it on public lands. You can't even if you're out in the forest or whatever, you're not allowed to collect petrified wood anymore because everybody would just take it home. My wife and I, Sheila and I, were there, and we had our motorhome with us, right? And we were going out there, and we were doing some filming, and I was just showing, trying to show people, how, petrified wood is formed. And when we came out, they searched our motorhome.
They did?
They stopped us at the gate. And I don't think they recognized me, per se, but because we were filming, they thought something's up, right?
Shifty.
Yeah, something's up.
So they were watching you.
No, and they literally searched our motorhome.
Oh
it was so fun. I wish I would have had footage of that. But it was awesome, a fond memory. But here's the cool thing. Okay. For people who don't know, the petrified wood that you're seeing here came from Phil Johnson's private collection.
Now, who's Phil Johnson? Phil
Johnson is a person who had forgotten more about petrified wood than I'll ever know in my lifetime.
No kidding. That was his passion?
It was his passion. He specialized in it. He lived and breathed it. All of this material that you're seeing here was collected in the 60s and early 70s. When Phil retired and finally decided to quit, he did us the honor. He came to us and said, look, of all the people I can sell this to, I want to sell the collection to you because I know you'll use it. Now, that being said, you're looking at the last design.
Is it?
Okay.
Hold on. Last?
We have zero. Here's manufacturing 101, okay? It took me a little time to learn this. But if you have no material, you cannot make a design from that material. And so this was super popular. You've got actually there's 6 different individual petrified woods that are in this design. And this is so rare. I'm telling you, even these petrified woods that you're seeing here, these came off private property, off private ranches that Phil and his wife went around in the 60s and the 70s. I mean, you couldn't even today, even if you wanted to go collect it, you wouldn't be able to. It wouldn't be available. So this is something that really, if you're into petrified wood, and a lot of people are, you're looking at something, for people who don't realize, petrified wood, you're looking at something that's 30 to 50 million years old. 30 to 50 million years old. And if you want to know how petrified wood is formed, it's really unique. Remember when Mount St. Helens erupted? Okay, and remember like when you saw the helicopter shots and everything, it looked like the whole forest had been mowed down, right? It looked like a giant pickup stick type thing, right? and then you saw volcanic ash on top of that. If you go to Mount St. Helens now, you'll see what I mean. So a lot of that is settled down and compacted, and what happens is that's exactly how petrified wood was formed. You have organic material, which is, in this case, it was wood, logs. It's been covered with volcanic ash, which kept it from oxidizing, right? So it doesn't rot away. So what happens is, over millions of years, the water will percolate through, and any minerals or anything that are encased in the ash or any of the topsoil that blows in over millions of years will percolate down, and it replaces the wood, the organic material. So you actually have a perfect mold. If you take this material, if I showed you, you can actually, you have pieces of wood like logs, and you can actually tell, just like you know, if you know anything about like lumber and timber, you can tell by the growth rings.
The rings, yeah.
Whether it was a dry year, a wet year.
But that's now turned to stone.
But that's turned to stone. So now you have the same thing. You can tell whether, you can look at it and you can see the natural rings in this. You can tell whether it was a wet year, it was a dry year. You can actually tell when it actually, you know, how many years old it was when it got started to form, when it was still in an organic material.
It's still a piece of wood.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I think it's just really cool. And you're wearing something that, think about it, I mean, that was developed over a course of 30 to 50
Well, and I
years.
personally love the earth tones of petrified wood. I think it's not, it's just, it's beautiful. And the colors are these deep, rich colors that are just very earthy. All right, we're gonna focus on a couple of matching pieces because you guys kind of went a little bit crazy over them, which I totally appreciate. I love this ring. I think Val looks so fantastic on your finger too. The ring is available in 5 through 12.